Hello friends, welcome everyone to another video from the Militarizing the World channel. In this video, we'll talk about the recent deployment of at least 20 armored vehicles ordered by the Brazilian Ministry of Defense to the border with Guyana, aiming to prevent any potential invasion of our territory. Why does Brazil fear this conflict between Venezuela and Guyana, especially with the involvement of the United States? Brazil has initiated the mobilization of additional armored vehicles in response to the Venezuelan referendum that took place last Sunday, increasing the military presence in the city of Roraima, bordering Venezuela. The escalating situation following the referendum regarding Essequibo has prompted further Brazilian mobilizations due to the growing tension on the Venezuela border. The Brazilian army is currently in the process of mobilizing 20 more armored vehicles to be sent to Pacaraima. This action gains prominence after the recent referendum approved the annexation of the Essequibo region, currently under the control of Guyana. It intensifies concerns about a possible invasion led by Nicolas Maduro. Brazil is currently apprehensive about a potential Venezuelan invasion and is reinforcing its military presence in Roraima. Brazilian military personnel have expressed concerns about the possibility of it becoming a reality. Any Venezuelan movement through Roraima without Brazilian authorization would provoke a response. The situation is being compared by Brazilian military to the Falklands War of 1982, indicating the need for precautions in Pacaraima, a city bordering Venezuela. The armored vehicles that will be sent to that region are the Gate Coruche or the LMV armored vehicles, the new vehicles of the Brazilian army manufactured in Minas Gerais with technology transfer. These new vehicles will be relocated from units in Rio Grande do Sul, Paraná, and Mato Grosso do Sul. They will join the expected increase in military personnel in Roraima with the change of the 18th Mechanized Cavalry Regiment. The transportation of these equipment faces logistical challenges, including the 700 kilometers journey from Manaus to Boa Vista, with part of the route being done by boat from Belém to Manaus. Although the probability of a Venezuelan invasion is seen as low by Brazilian military officials, the armored vehicles and troop reinforcement act as preventive measures and a deterrent force. The presence in Roraima, unlike the Amazon, is a savanna and not a dense jungle, influencing the choice of equipment. The actions of the Brazilian army aim to respond to uncertainties generated by Nicolas Maduro's statements, maintaining vigilance regarding the possibility of a conflict that could involve other countries, including the United States, due to the oil wealth in the Essequibo region. While Brazil prepares for possible developments, Nicolas Maduro, the dictator of Venezuela, promises the recovery of Essequibo after this referendum. Guyana, in turn, remains vigilant in the face of increasing tensions in the region. The international community is closely observing these developments in this complex situation. The tense developments in South America have put Brazil on alert due to the escalating tensions and the possibility of a direct conflict between Venezuela and Guyana. A scenario that could have regional implications and even involve the world's largest military superpower, the United States, due to the oil wealth in the region. The central concern lies in the oil issue, with the Essequibo region being a focal point of this tension. Brazilian diplomat Celso Amorim highlights the complexity of this situation, explaining that besides territorial disputes between Venezuela and Guyana, the presence of oil in the Essequibo region makes the conflict even more volatile. Amorim emphasizes Brazil's concern about the risk of US involvement in this scenario given the history of intervention in resource-rich regions. The fear in Brazil is that a new conflict over the control of natural resources in the Essequibo region could elevate geopolitical tensions in South America. The uncertainty surrounding Nicolas Maduro's intentions and the implications of his actions in the region increase international concerns. Brazil has been vocal about its concerns and acknowledges this conflict on the border with Venezuela and Guyana, which could have significant ramifications for regional stability. Stay tuned for any further updates on this situation. To ensure you don't miss any news, please subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and feel free to leave your comments, they are very important. Until the next video.